All right, guys. So if you're here on this video, I know that you are interested in playing with the NCAA Women's Hoops College Mind. All right. So since you are interested in that, let's jump into it. I've already done the video where I show you how to download the roster and download the mod files. So now I'm going to show you guys how I like to go into a WNBA season. So if you don't know where WNBA season is, just go over to MyLeague, then go to WNBA season. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to user created roster. So by now you've either saved this roster to your local computer. This is only for PC. I want to get that out of the way just in case you're new here. But you want to make sure if you have the roster already saved, you can just load that up. Or if you don't have it saved, but you found out about this roster, you can just do search by online ID, search for TGsoGood. And then I have two rosters, but this is the one that you want. Don't worry about that one. That one is no changes to the default WNBA roster. So you want to go to College NCAA. That's for the women's hoops. Click that. Or if you have it saved locally, then do that. Now, the next thing you want to do is, let's see, did I share my settings? I think I shared my settings, so we can do TG. Should be able to search for TGsoGood. No content found. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me see. Let me load them up. Load the settings. Make sure they loaded. You always have to change this playoff length to best of 1, no matter if you load settings or not. All right. Yep. All my other settings are there. You can change any of this stuff, but this is just what I have at default. Okay, so, and then I like to change it to an 11-game season. No matter what settings that you load up, you're going to have to, you're going to have to change. I like to keep it 11 games because sometimes you end up playing teams in the little playoff system that you didn't play in the regular season. I like to do 5 minutes, simulated at 10 minutes. If you don't play the games and you just sim, it'll do 10 minutes. And I do the normalized sim stats and normalized played to sim minutes. Keep those on because it sets your stats in line with others. All right. So I'm going to save these settings again. New MyLeague settings. I don't know if it'll. Okay. Well, I guess I can't really share these. Yeah, I can't share them. All right, but that's okay. I guess I can show you guys what I have all the way through. I keep both of these on. You can turn it off because some teams like UConn, I saw Duke make the playoffs. UConn is really a team that never makes the playoffs in these sims. I tested it. Here's the settings I have for injuries. I just turn them off. Difficulty, you do whatever you want with difficulty, but I keep the morale down, the morale difficulty down, and the morale effects down to 40. So user injury should be no injuries, so you don't have to worry about that either. All right. And you can do whatever you want with this stuff, but I did turn possessions per game. This is when you're just simming and not playing. Possessions per game, I turned that up to 55, and shots, I turned it up to 55 so that they score a little more when you sim. All right, so then we advance past that, and then I like to just select all the teams, so then I can be any team I want. And let's see, what is this? Oh, for the automation. So there are no injuries, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. I do like to put, there's something, the lineup stuff. I like to put that on auto, but yeah, I'll put it on auto. And then if there's a particular team that you're going to play with, you can go to that team. Like, let's say I want to play, I'm not going to do the Vols. I'm going to do Huskies. And what I'll do is I'll change that back to manual. So all the other teams I set up for auto lineup automation. So the CPU will adjust their lineups to whatever they need. But for this team in particular, which I want to control manually, I'll do the lineups. All right. So other stuff, you want to put keep trades on manual. Most of this stuff you just want to keep on manual if you're controlling all the teams, because you don't want any trades. This is supposed to be like college. All right. So from there, I just save. Again, a reminder, this is for PC. All right. And then we can start a season. And you see the schedule. It's not too hectic. We don't play. Well, I guess we do play every team once. We play every team once. Earlier in the video, I think I said you might get a team you never faced in the regular season, but there's only 12 teams in the WNBA. So if you play 11 games, you're the 12th team, and you'll play 11 other teams. So you will play every team once. All right. So I'll, at the top right corner, you see it says Red Raiders. Well, if you're controlling all the teams, just make sure you go to the team that you actually want to control before starting your season. Then you can get your season started. You can go out here to do all this other stuff that you normally would look at. Like, let's look at the roster. So we have Brian. It says Brian GG, but it's really GG Bryant. Her picture is not loading up, but then it finally loads up. So I can show you guys her just as a quick preview. Shout outs to 2K Tons that made this cyberface for 2K20. And I adjusted it so that it will work with 2K21 in this mod. But the other cyberfaces that I have didn't need any adjusting. So, all right, so there she is. And if you go to Vitals, her name is actually set up correctly. First name is GG, last name Bryant. But I had moved it around to where her GG would show up on the back of her jersey. But then I just decided to take the names off the back of the UConn jerseys, because UConn doesn't actually show names on the back of their jerseys. But anyway, so we're going to keep changes. And I'm actually going to get into some Sims. And I'll do that. I'll show you guys that stuff in another video. We'll go over the player stats, stuff like that. But yeah, I think each roster has like some special characters. They should be set up that way. So like UConn has GG Bryant, and then this is Shasta Wells. She's supposed to be related to Shammy Wells. Okay, so I've got nice little hidden gems like that. Let's see. I don't think there's anybody else on this roster. I think there were some sisters. Yeah. Cynthia Mo and Cherie Mo. All right. So let's look at another team real quick. Like this one, Courtney Love and Ashley Love, they're sisters, and they play for Duke. Just different stuff like that. But I'll break down the rosters in a different video. I just wanted to show you guys how to jump into season mode using this. And if you go into, like, if we went into, I don't know, if you guys want me to go into practice, I'll go into practice and show you guys everything you need to see. But I'll do that in a separate video so you can actually get just what you need out of this video, and then we'll move on. If there's more things that you guys want to see that I didn't cover here, let me know in the comment section. And if I've already done a video on it, I'll link that video. All right. So if you want to see anything related to this, leave it in the comments. If it's about something completely separate from this, just hit me up on Twitter. I want this comment section to remain for this roster and mod only. All right. Thanks.